people of the internet. This is Jed from Your Guitar Academy. Today we're going to be going through the sections of Wild Thing. Here are the 3 main chords we're going to need to play all of the sections of Wild Thing. So we're going to be in the key of A. We're going to be using triads. So we've got this A major triad, which I am playing just with my first finger. So I'm laying that across the D, the G, and the B string. Now, if that's unusual or uncomfortable, you can play it with your first 3 fingers like this. I find it quite comfortable to play like this. There's too much going on here. So I think after you've played for a while and you've mastered this shape, you can try and play it like this. It's just less fingers. So we've got this A shape here, just your open A. Then we've got an open D chord, so that's your D triad there. Then we're going up to an E major triad. So we're just taking this D shape and moving it up 2 frets, so the whole shape moves up. So that's going to be our bread and butter for this tune. Okay, here's the intro section of the tune. So we're going to be using an A triad. You can play this 2 ways. You can play it with just 1 finger across the D, the G, and the B string like this, or you can use all 3 fingers. It's up to you. So that's what we're going to be playing. So we've got... So for this A chord, we're hitting beats 1 and 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Then we've got this muted down and up strum. 1, 2, 3. And that's happening on beats 3 and then the E of 3. So if I count all the subdivisions, it will sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. Hopefully you can hear that. Great. So then after that, we're going to our D major chord. Now we're strumming this on the and of 3 and then beat 4. So from the top it sounds like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Then we're moving up here to our E major triad. Now we're just going to be strumming this chord either on the down beat or the up beat. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3. So 1 and 2 and 4. So we're going to be strumming this E major triad on 1, the and of 1, 2, the and of 2, and then the and of 3 and 4. So that will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the whole thing will sound like this. That's the intro. So the verse is quite similar. We've got So what's happening there is the riff's happening over 2 bars. So we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. So we're hitting, excuse me. So that riff's happening over 2 bars. We're going to be hitting the A chord on beats 1 and 2. So 1, 2, then the muted down and up strum on 3 and E, 3 E. So 1, 2, 3 E and a 4. Then we're going to hit the D chord on the and of 3 and beat 4. Then we're going to do that exact same thing, but we're going to do that from this E major triad and back down the chords. So we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a Okay, so after the verse section, we've got the vocal breakdown. So that sounds like this. This is a simple section. You may notice that the strumming happens just before the bar. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do that again, but I'm going to count the downbeat and the upbeat so you can hear where the strumming lands in the bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so with the left hand for this breakdown section, we're just going between a G chord and an A chord. So the G chord we're playing just by playing these open strings. I'm actually just playing these two middle strings. So I'm just playing the D and the G. Everything's a downstroke. So we've got an open G chord. Then we lay our fingers down to play A. And then we do the G chord again. And then we lay our fingers back down to play A. And we let this sustain. So we go 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third time, you kill it. And then this time you come back in. And you let the chord sustain again. 1, 2, 3, and then you do a pick scratch into the next section. So after the solo, there's the breakdown section again. And then we've got this section that's like the intro, but when we land on the E major chord, we're going to hold that chord for 4 bars, but the strumming is going to be the same across the 4 bars. I'll play it for you now, and then I will play it again, but say all the subdivisions so you can hear where the chord is being strummed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here it is with the subdivisions. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we've covered all 4 sections of this song. If you want to refer to the structure, watch the band video again. Thanks to the band, to Camille and Harrison. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.